It is Monday, the 22nd of November, 2021. My name is James. Welcome along to the channel. And if you haven't seen me before, a very warm welcome to the community all about the Three Gorges Dam and things which happen in China, and just a little chit chat of what's happening around the world. Now, all the advertising I'm going to put at the end for today, so it's not going to interfere with anything that we have to say. But we do have bits and pieces of information, and we do have one or two things related to Thanksgiving, which I do believe is on Thursday in the United States of the US of A. Yeehaw! Now, let's get into the Three Gorges, and the title. I've forgotten the title actually, but why is the Three Gorges Dam there? Now, we know the obvious reasons why, but let's have a read, yes, reading time, woohoo, of about it, and why, and why. Not about Delilah, not about Tom Jones. I could even sing why, Delilah. And also, I'd like to say hello to the person, not too sure what you're getting at. It was saying, do get a daytime job. Actually, I am retired. I retired at 44. Don't need to work anymore. It's a long story. But I just do these things, as I said countless times over the years, just as a hobby. And I do try to improve my flaws. And I know exactly what they are. One of them is reading. But let's get into it. As well as producing electricity, the dam is intended to increase the Yangtze River's shipping capacity by flooding storage spaces. The dam reduces the potential for floods downstream, which have historically plagued the Yangtze Plain. In 1931, floods on the river caused the deaths of up to 4 million people. Yay! I read that without any mistakes. Okay, so the dam is there for certain reasons, and we've gone through the history of it. But why build this really massive, ugly dam in one of the former most beautiful places in the world? You could say that why do people build the tallest building in the world? Is it practical in any way, shape, or form? Or is it just to get into the Guinness Book of Records that we have the tallest? Three Gorges Dam is the biggest. And I think that is the reason why. And because it holds billions of cubic square thingy water, cubic meters of water. Sorry, I just got a message on social media and I can't turn it off because I do the remote control on my iPhone. So this is pretty much of a disaster video, but I will keep going because I'm British. Yes. So it's there because it's going to be the biggest, and it's just spoiled the Yangtze. And yes, it has all the practical measures, but environmental measures, no. We talked about 50,000 sturgeon going back into the Yangtze because the sturgeon are near enough becoming extinct. What should have happened, which may have been the same price, or cheaper, or more expensive. Now, the dam cost 37 billion American dollars. A lot of that we know went under the table. Thank you very much. That's nice holiday in Bali. I'm going there. Bye, thank you. And the shoddy construction, we all know about that. We've covered it countless times. But wouldn't it have been better to have 12 smaller dams upstream? So they would have to flood the Three Gorges, the beautiful Three Gorges before, but it wouldn't have been up to 175 meters above sea level. That would be, no, it would be smaller dams. You could still have shipping, but it wouldn't be one big lock of three like the Panama Canal, same kind of thing. There would only be one lock at a time per dam. So 12 of them, and then the fish, the environmental problems with the fish. There would be better flood control. So if the flood's way upstream past Chongqing or at Chongqing, then one dam could cover it, and then the water could be released slowly, then the next dam, and then the next dam, and then the next dam. So it could all be done slowly, not to get to the Three Gorges and suddenly say, oh my God, open up the floodgates, which they did this year, which they opened up 11 last year, flooding so many kind of cities downstream of the Yangtze, including Wuhan. Yeah, would have been a far better option. But it's because countries, you say, always want the biggest and the best. Again, I talk about, why am I thinking of this? I don't know, the Dubai Tower at 808 meters tall. Everyone wants to show off that they can build better than another country, and that's exactly what China did with the Three Gorges, one colossal dam. Now, I don't know the cost if there were 12 dams from, let's say, the Three Gorges, or the beginning of the Three Gorges, where the Three Gorges Dam is, 600 kilometers all the way upstream, 600 kilometers to Chongqing. Would it be feasible? Would it be practical? What was the cost? Would it be more? Would it be less? Don't know. I'm not an engineer, not an accountant in that way, shape or form. But I would say it'd be a lot better. Maybe the shipping would take longer to get to the destination, but at the cost of the environment. I would even say there'd be less landslides because there'd be less pressure on the dams. The landslides could be controllable. Even if there is an earthquake, and even if one dam collapsed, for example, the other 12 could save the rest. So that's what should have been done, but no. And I hope you sort of understand my point of view. It's sort of like being with the Three Gorges for such a long time, you sort of come up with solutions that should have been, but it's, you could say, too late. And no way are they going to dismantle this $37 billion dam and build 12 smaller dams in place, which is going to be far better for the environment, far better for people, far better for everything in the long run, and possibly even producing a higher quality of electricity. But the bigger the better, but the bigger they fall. Okay, got to say hello to 2001's Dirty Secret, My Awakening. What a great name that is. And when you show the chart of the Three Gorges Dam, if inflow is less than outflow, does it mean they're letting some water out of the doors or the floodgates? Well, let's go into today and we can go to the Three Gorges Reservoir. And unfortunately, I can't help you with this one because the inflow is not there, but the level is 173.63. What's usually happening this time of year is that the floodgates will not be opening because the rains, you can see the weather later, the rains are near enough finished. There's no heavy floods, storms, hail, torrential rain, etc. until May next year. This is really common in this part of the world. So the water is just there to produce electricity. And what they will do is slowly reduce the water level. Now you see it's gone down today at 173 point blah blah blah. Kutan has gone up at 173, the beginning of the Three Gorges Reservoir, 173.88. So that one's gone up, but the water is released. Now if you ever see any of the streams, the front stream of the dam, you will see the water move from left to right, and that is the water which is producing supposedly electricity, but they don't need to open the floodgates because there's no flood. I hope that makes sense to you, but let's have a look at the weather, and let's do musical weather for today. Why not? that is all I really got about the Three Gorges Dam for today. But on Thursday this week, it is Thanksgiving Day in the United States of America. So I thought I'd give you a little weather forecast of what is happening in America over the Thanksgiving Day weekend. It looks like this, and yes, I'll put some music on this for you as well. Okay, so as it's a big holiday in the United States, I was sort of thinking like this, that I would love to do a show related to a music request show. So if you do have any requests or dedications, don't do it about music because copyright I won't be able to play Bon Jovi and Living on a Prayer, but I'll only be able to play the music that I'm allowed to on YouTube. But if you want to shout out to your boyfriend, girlfriend, husband, wife, lover, dog, cat, sister, auntie, uncle, nephews, niece, cousin, who else, grandparents, then leave me a message in the comment form. I will take it out of the comment. I will just like copy and paste it onto my sheet. And on Thursday, I'm going to try to do this East Coast time. Yeah, I'm going to do American time. So forget the West Coast. Sorry, California, but you can work it out yourself. East Coast time, 12 o'clock p.m. lunchtime. That's 12 midday. That I'm going to do a request show. But if you want to get the requests in, then leave me a message today, tomorrow, the day after, and I will be recording this on the day before Thanksgiving. So get those dedications in now. That'd be wonderful. And then you can share this with your friends over your Thanksgiving lunch, for example, before the big football game. Got to say hello to one of my members on my YouTube channel. This is Pacific Pammy, and she is celebrating her birthday a little bit later. So many congratulations for reaching the ripe old age of 46. So here's the happy birthday song, Pammy. And if other people want to become a member, just click the link in the homepage, wherever it is, I don't know. And you too can be a member of our little clan. So many congratulations to Pacific Pammy. Happy birthday! Okay, this is where the advertising starts, and as promised, I'm doing this at the end. My very famous James Neal Cooper channel mug. Now, if you do want this, the description, the link for the PayPal and etc. is in the description below. It is a friend of mine in America, Miami, who's done all this. He's bought all the mugs with his own money. Not my money, his own money. And $15 buys you a mug, and remember, it's going to a good cause. Christmas time is coming. Christmas is for giving, and I would love to get to that orphanage, let's say in January or February time when the weather is still quite pleasant, and not to give the money directly to them, but to buy the goods, and everything will be documented on this YouTube channel, so you can see exactly where your hard-earned cash is going. I don't do charities very often. I'm not making anything or any side money from it. Only the cost of the cups and the shipping, then that goes to my American friend in Miami. Then the rest of the money will come to me. So the profit and all of it will go to the kids. So if you have the kindness to do so, you'll be my best friend forever. And then send me a picture of the mug. You waving it around, and you too can become one of the muggers. That really is about it for me for today. Thank you so much for your time. I apologise for the bleep, 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 bleep. It's, as I said a couple of days ago, I am rather busy, but I am squeezing this in for keeping my channel alive. So a like, subscribe, share would be absolutely fantastic. Bye for now, and thank you.